one of winning against someone is thinking that your character wins.
Yeah.
You're like, what shenanigans do I know that you don't?
To be fair, he has only ever lost to one Pika once. It was ESAM before COVID. It was Game 5 last stock.
And Dawson has evolved a lot since
He's
then.
gotten so much better. So, once again, a rematch of H4DS versus Big D. H4 definitely the underdog in this situation, but he's been going on a good run today. And that dash attack leading to 50% already.
Yeah, that is difficult.
So I can kind of explain why. I'm not an expert on this matchup, but I understand it to some extent because of Captain Al. You can't T-jolt much. Blizzard just breaks it like that.
Right.
Pikachu can't really land on your shield because you have two Ice Climbers. You outbox Pikachu. And then you out-combo Pikachu because of how weird having two climbers is against the multi-hit combos, right?
Right. So even when he's going for the shenanigans, they're not quite pulling through.
Exactly.
The one big benefit that I can see playing Pikachu in this matchup is that gimp ability of Ice Climbers.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that's one thing Big D is usually good at is not getting gimped.
Being dragged down into the abyss, the Ice Climbers say, wait, repel!
Yeah.
These Thunders coming down, just raining lightning onto these climbers here. You know, they're used to snowstorms, but thunderstorms usually not the forte.
Yep. And it can be tough for Pikachu to actually just kill Icy straight up. I mean, there he goes there, a good situation. But sometimes it's too much of a committal. Even with like, the multi-hit aerials, they're actually quite long, right? So you can take advantage of that.
Especially if you're hitting one of the climbers and then that like hit stun is happening time after time.
He's going to up air here? Oh no, I definitely thought it was going to go below up air.
That would have been a solid option. Looking for the
nice
two-frame.
From. Very clean. That's one thing Big D does not go for when he plays
with both.
With both.
A lot of
unless
the
he does like the desync up smash thing, right? That's that.
He probably has a name for that desync up smash ledge trump.
Yeah, that's a really Big D. It was so funny at Gamal. He did it in Cruise, and everyone like Ontario was like, "What the heck?" And then we're just like, "Yeah, whatever."
Everyone in BC.
We've seen this before.
Welcome to the hell we live in.
What the hell? Great weight from Big D.
Sneaking around that back air.
Nana fully invincible, so very hard to hit. Actually, edge guard it.
Wow, that hitbox for
That's
the
crazy.
up tilt was godlike. These desyncs coming in. Ooh, the back air being able to push through. Jab's not going to be able to do it, and Dawson is keeping the pressure on. H4 is going to get off of ledge, but there's the icicle.
And fair? Yeah. The Blizzard fair. If you're off stage, you get faired. If you're on stage, you get up air or up smash.
You know, that fair is probably a little bit harder to hit because you have to guess the timing of the person.
It is, to some extent, but that Blizzard's still going to have them in hit stun even after they leave, right?
Dawson has it all thought out, and he told you, and now you're the...
It's more or less just me, like, losing to Dawson enough times where I'm like, I can't lose anymore, and then the last few times I'm like, yes!
Yeah, fair. That was your subtle way to be like, I got Big D wins.
No big deal.
Yeah.
I got to flex somehow, I got 9. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, you can't do that. You cannot get up attack there because Big D will be shielding with Popo.
Yep. And that's the extra pressure. Nana's not going to be able to get in there.
You know, Wolf could have killed Nana there. Pikachu gets a backer? Like, who cares, right?
I mean, is that a choice of character, or is that a choice of what you're supposed to do?
I think, honestly, H4 doesn't really have a whole lot of options there. Because
forward smash to the right and then wait for Nana to go in front of you?
In some situations, yes. In that situation, Nana was in the air, and they were jumping towards Popo, right?
He wanted something, and he got something. I mean, Nana's dead, but it looks like H4 is in a rough position. That down air even probably would have done it.
Up angle F tilt?
What?
Wow. Okay.
Just swing the hammer, dude.
He said,
yeah. Give him the back.
I will say the saddest thing about Ice Climbers in this game is their victory theme being cut short.
Was it longer in other games?
Yeah, because in this game it's like I did it twice before. In Melee and Brawl, I did it twice.
Yeah, that is the biggest nerf that
it's the biggest nerf
Ice Climbers have experienced throughout that time. Do you think that this is the best iteration, or Brawl was the best iteration of Ices?
Brawl's definitely the best just because of how toxic the Infinite was.
Right.
If the Infinite was banned, probably Melee.
Okay. Because of wobbling?
No. If we're not counting wobbling, because I mean, Ices has his issues, but we've been seeing like Slug. He's a melee player. ICs. He just beat Zane.
Oh wow, that's
with
humongous.
wobbleless ice climbers.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy, right? But
Yeah,
other than
that blows my mind.
this is probably the worst, but it's still not bad. Big D makes it work.
Dawson always makes it work. He grabs characters that are abstract and he finds different ways to apply them.
Yep. And here's just the desyncs neutral. So how Dawson does this usually, I mean, he can just desync off whatever he wants, but a big thing he does against zoners and people who spam projectiles is he desyncs off of shield spam. So,
Right.
and maybe myself and many others in BC reevaluate how we use our projectiles so he doesn't just get a free desync, because desync as climber to neutral is so scary.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even do it off of shields there. It looks like he's doing sliding up
Yeah,
tilt
you can
into-
do like a pivot cancel desync.
Yeah.
And then he,
But this war of attrition, I think, is something that Ice Climbers are going to win.
Yeah.
H4, I don't know if his plan is to be
IC's
able to...
definitely wins here because, like I said before, Blizzard beats, and all these moves beat T-Jolt. You outrange and outstuff Pikachu.
And the
Yep.
chip damage, and
Like-
the combos.
Ooh, that's it. Very clean.
Oh.
No touch.
God, Dawson is on top of it, dude.
Dawson just playing Nooch, and this is showing why this matchup is even, if not even, IC's favor because of just how you play neutral against this character, and Pikachu has no tools to deal with it. You can't kick attack, you can't T-Jolt. What do you do, right?
He has to commit really hard, and every time he commits hard, if it's the wrong commitment,
And that's the thing that
Fine.
IC's really shows Pikachu's weaknesses, which a lot of people don't see, especially with some characters, is that
Oh,
ooh,
there it is again. Oh, the Blizzard trying to pick it up, not quite able to do it, but that's still 68%, man. He is going.
Yeah. And that's the big thing, though. Yeah, Pikachu does not have range at all.
Right.
No range on Pikachu. And a character like Icy's, with the right game plan, can really take advantage
Oh
of
my,
that.
the jump desync. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, Big D, so comfortable in this matchup. Honestly, just steamrolling H4 at the moment.
Yeah, H4 doesn't have any platforms to play around. I've seen one move from H4 really do anything, and
It's
that's
just-
the down air.
How do you deal with these things as Pikachu?
Right.
It's a weird question to just ask.
Oh my god, he's even turning mana around. Great
And the
forward.
free
Oh
stock.
my gosh.
Oh my god.
Dawson is just there playing his game. H4 is a guest in his house, and pretty soon he's taking his suitcase and tossing it out the window, dude.
And he wasn't even fishing for anything. He just played neutral with Blizzard and F-Tilt and Ice Blocks, and he just steamrolled, right? So,
Yeah, that is the crazy part. He's not committing. He's not doing reads.
yep, he's just saying, I have a lead. I'm playing my game.
This is they're kind of like playing a one-man band.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is just the buttons
It's
that I
gonna work.
press in the
It's-
order.
And back to, yeah, I think the FD pick was bad because at least H4 has platforms to deal with ICs a bit.
Well, I think this is also a learning process for H4. He doesn't get a lot of this experience.
No
so
one does, right?
Yeah, he's like, okay, does FT work?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the T-Jolts. Once again, small lead on Big D. The up air, yeah. One Blizzard, one up tilt here. Like, what do? You can't challenge it. That's Pikachu. It's so weird.
He's
That's
trying
it.
to. Oh.
Careless grab with the desync. And large lead for Big D. Pair, Blizzard.
Yeah, putting the pressure
Oh,
on.
that was. He meant to do like the slingshot
Yeah.
sort of like Blizzard type thing.
Yeah,
right?
and keep him in that hit stun. H4 trying to get something going.
Ooh, Nana is.
Yeah.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
Oh
'Cause
my god.
Dawson had a double jump, so he could lift Nana up even more.
Right.
Oh my god, that damage.
There's just so much going
Up
on.
smash? Oh no, he dropped shield too early actually.
And H4 doing his best to be able to try to find something that's working, but man, look at the look on his face.
Yeah, and-
He is not
Oh
happy.
yeah, he almost ran off. He almost just said, you know what?
He thought about it. But this is information. Like, I know this hurts to be able to go through sometimes, but this is information that is needed, not only for him, but for the rest of Washington. If they ever hope to defeat Dawson, I mean, they need this sort of information.
Yeah. And it's just tough too, like, you know, H4 definitely one of the best Pikas straight out, right?
In the world, yeah.
And like, Big D's just showing that like, oh, you wanna play Pikachu against me? Like, okay.
Yeah,
Go for it.
we'll figure it out. I always find with Ultimate, there's the characters where you have to adapt to the character and you have to adapt to the player.
No free stock this time.
Let's go.
There we go.
That's an adjustment.
Very doable. Not really, but We can believe it is, and that's it.
Around the Blizzards.
Oh, he's trying to style. He
Went for the clip, but you know what? He got it anyways. A couple parries and a forward smash, and that's going to be the
very
end.
convincing throw.
Yeah. And he's coming in with a passion. He wanted that run back against Ouch, dude.
Exactly, yeah. Very solid. Yeah, I'm shout outs to Cube, honest to God. It's just like, we've had a 109-man bracket.
Yep.
And this bracket has been going on for just over 5 hours, and we're almost done.
We are almost done.
That is crazy.
The only thing that we haven't done is grand finals for doubles because we prioritize singles, and you know what? I think that's for the best.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And shout-outs to everyone who, like, helped Cube 2. Because I know there's a lot of pool captains and other helpers and stuff, too.
Yeah, we had a ton of people help out today. Production was set up in record time.
Yeah.
We had it running by the time doubles is there, which usually doesn't
happen.
No, because production is one of the hardest things, as you can tell.
It's so difficult, especially with all the equipment that you guys have.
You see it in the background there, that just absolute mess of wires and cameras. But that is like so much effort. Thanks, Connor, Creus,
everyone, MSG staff and helpers and stuff.
All of us in the staff shirts. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves for this event. It popped off, dude. I'm super appreciative of